Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a follow-up to my original WrightGRIP wrench video where I showed the WrightGRIP versus a Craftsman gear wrench as well as an SK wrench. All three of those wrenches failed and they slipped off the fastener, rounded off the bolt head, and they could not shear it off. Where the WrightGRIP wrench dug in, did not round off the corners, and actually sheared off that grade 8 bolt head. So recently I was contacted by GB Tools and they offered to send me the Snap-on Flank Drive Plus wrench in the identical size 9/16 if I would redo that entire test with the Snap-on versus the WrightGRIP. So now I'm going to take these two, I'm going to set up that exact same test, and we're going to see if either one of these wrenches now will fail, especially since the WrightGRIP has now done this test probably 20 or 25 times and it is not new. The Snap-on wrench is brand new. This is model number SOEX18. This is the brand new Flank Drive Plus wrench. So sit back and let's see these two wrenches try that same test head to head. Okay, the first step in this test is to place the mandrel, which you can see is hollow, however it is threaded, into the vise itself. And then we're going to crank this down to make it very, very tight so it will not move during the test. I'm going to take a grade 8 bolt. This is grade 8. You can see the size marking on the top with the 6 lines. And I'm going to hand thread that into the mandrel itself. Once I get it threaded all the way down, I'm going to take the WrightGRIP wrench, which is the same exact WrightGRIP that I used in my original video, and I'm just going to snug this up. Now that it's snugged up, I'm going to place that same exact pipe onto the wrench, which is not something I would suggest for you to do with your own wrenches because this will end up breaking them. However, for the purpose of this video, to show you that it will shear a grade 8 bolt head off, I have to have a lot of leverage in order to do that. So I'm going to zoom in now just so you can watch this thing turn. And then I'm going to turn it with much more speed than I did in my original video just because it's going to latch in and it's not going to let go. So I've done this test probably 20 times, maybe 25 times with the WrightGRIP wrench. So it's not a brand new wrench and it has not failed once. So here we go. I'm going to place this on here and then I'm going to spin it all the way around until it shears the bolt head off itself. So with a lot of force and really a lot of speed, I'm turning this very quickly, much faster than I did with my original video. Okay. The tension just broke free, and the right broke the, or actually sheared the grade 8 bolt head off. There we go. There you go. Okay, there's the grade 8 bolt head. It sheared it off. So that is a lot of power to be able to shear off a grade 8 bolt. I've done this test with a grade 5 as well as a grade 2, and they fail much quicker than a grade 8. So I'll set this to the side. I'm going to try the same test with the Snap-on, and then we're going to compare the teeth markings from the Wright to the Snap-on, should the Snap-on also shear the bolt head off. So without interruption, I'm going to turn the mandrel around, and I'm going to drill that bolt out. By turning around and drilling it, it's going to force it backwards, back out the other end. And then I'll try it with another identical grade 8 bolt. So I'll put my drill in the end of the mandrel. Okay, just pop that broken off bolt out the bottom. There you can see it. And then now I'm going to turn the mandrel back around, place an identical bolt that I just used with the WrightGRIP, and we'll try it with the Snap-on Flank Drive Plus. Here's the identical bolt. You can see grade 8, marked S with 6 markings, 3/4 of an inch long. I'm going to hand thread that down into the mandrel until it bottoms out. Then I'm going to snug it up with the Snap-on and then put the pipe on it. Here we go. I'm going to snug it up with the Snap-on. Nice and snug. This is the Snap-on Made in USA 9/16 model S0EX18. So this is the brand new Flank Drive Plus wrench that is available. And I'm going to place the pipe over the end of it, place it onto that grade 8 bolt, and I'm going to spin it around with roughly the same speed as the WrightGRIP to see if this will slip and round off the corners, or if it's going to grip in and then shear that bolt head off. So here we go. This is the Snap-on Flank Drive Plus. Spinning around, it is not opening up any further on the open end. Okay, and it just sheared the bolt head off also. So let's see if I can get this off of here without dropping it. There we go. And then we're going to compare the two teeth markings. So this is the Snap-on in my left hand, and then this is the WrightGRIP in my right hand. So I'm going to set the WrightGRIP down. I'm going to zoom in on this now, just so you can see the difference in the teeth. This is Snap-on. These are the different corners. So you can see the teeth on this edge. Now the edges are not messed up at all. It did not round them off at all. But you can see the teeth that the Snap-on left. And then now we are going to look at the WrightGRIP on top. So here's the teeth on the top that the WrightGRIP left. So you can see they're very, very similar with the action that they use to shear these off. They do grip in. They do not round the bolt heads off at all. And both of these wrenches are made in the USA. And both of them are very comparable with their performance as well as their extended long life use, I would imagine. So there you go. There's the WrightGRIP wrench as well as the Snap-on Flank Drive Plus, both sheared off a grade 8 bolt head with no issues whatsoever. So now you've seen for yourself that the Snap-on Flank Drive Plus along with the WrightGRIP wrench by the Wright Tool Company, both are very good wrenches. Neither one slipped, and they both gripped in and they sheared off the grade 8 bolt heads. Now to compare the size on these, the Snap-on is actually a little bit longer. Side by side, the Snap-on you can see is about 3/4 of an inch longer. It is 8 3/4 inches long, where the WrightGRIP is just under 8 inches. So the weight on these in my hands feel almost completely identical. I cannot tell a difference with either one. And I really feel like the biggest difference between the two is the offset on the boxed end. So you can see the Snap-on here has a 15-degree offset, where the WrightGRIP has about a 7 or 8-degree offset. So other than just brand preference, I think that the offset on the end may be the deciding factor with some people. Some people would want more of an offset and some people would want less of an offset. So those are just a couple things to keep in mind, but neither one of these wrenches had any problems performing this test, and both of them sheared off the grade 8 bolt head. If you like this video, please click like. If you like my channel, please click subscribe, and thanks for watching.